I like, as you know, to find talent on this show. I like to go out there and find it, watch it for a bit, and then get it a bit closer, and then bring them on. I did that with Anthony Joshua back in 2009. 2009, I said. Now he's off to the Olympics with a gold medal in his sights and stories of zillions of dollars in his ears. He is real, trust me. Today I spoke to a kid called Jordan Grannum. Now, I knew he was unbeaten, I think in 25 fights, it turns out. I knew he boxed for Islington. I didn't know a lot else, so I called him up earlier and I asked him to fill me in with all of the boring details.
All right, well, I'm 19. I started boxing about 15. Walked straight into Islington, boys, been there. We'll stay there till hopefully get on the England squad. 25 fights now, 25-0, two-time national champion. Two-time Haringey Box Cup gold medalist. Yeah.
And listen, that's not boring. That's quite good. 25-0. There's not many amateurs in the country with a record like that, is there?
Oh, I'm not sure, but Steve, I just do my best every time I get in. I just do my best, and the aim is to just win every fight, no matter how tight the margin is. Just get the victory. That's the aim.
Now, when you were in the Haringey Box Cup, did you fight guys from overseas, or did you manage to always fight domestic boxers?
No, I got a guy from Sweden in the final. Can't remember his name, but really stocky fella, big hooks, big swings, and he's probably up on the cards going into the third round. Bevis, my coach, said to me, "You got a box to win this," and I just boxed his head off in the third round to take the gold medal. Well
done, son. Everyone I know that I've spoken to about you, different people, not just Mickey Dock at your club, but other people, they all said the same thing. They all said, you're calm and you're thinking. Now, have you been invited up to the squad in Sheffield?
I haven't yet. I think it's still early days yet. I think I've still got a lot of people to prove to,
sure,
and myself as well.
That's the ABAs. What they start in late Feb, early March, don't they, for you?
Yeah, I think it's the 1st of March is the divs, the Northwest divs.
Good. Now, when you look at things, Jordan, you're 19, you're unbeaten. Obviously, people will be sniffing around. In your world, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay another 2 years as an amateur? Maybe go to the Commonwealth Games? What are you fancying?
I fancy staying amateur for as long as possible, getting the grounding that I need, staying at Islington and hopefully going on to the England squad and hopefully going 2016, because I'll be about 23 then. I think I'll just be on the verge of turning pro. Hopefully can do the Olympics.
Yeah. Well, you know the kind of deal these kids get, don't you? The top guys up there, they live in a lovely apartment, they train 4 days, they come back for 2.5, 3 days. They get fantastic. I mean, they get fantastic money. I'm not joking. I was talking, David Price, the big super heavyweight.
Yeah,
I was talking to him 2 weeks ago, and he was just saying, that how good it was, how good it is now compared to even when he was an amateur. So I tell you what, if you get selected and you get part of that system, you don't struggle, you don't want for money.
I know, it's a dream life, man. I love boxing so much, it would just be a dream come true, and I'm just going to work as hard as I can to get what I need to get. And I definitely will get there.
And the sensible thing is, at 23, if you've been looked after, at 23, if you've been inside the system, you've had dietitians, you've had people looking at your weight, and you've had your bouts regulated and monitored, you'll still be a baby in boxing terms.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, Jordan, let me ask you this. Obviously, I've not seen you fight, but are you, for 19... Are you nearly fully mature or fully mature, or do you still feel like...
Not yet.
Yeah, okay, you still feel like a kid.
I'm far from it, yeah. I'm still at my early days now. I've got so much to do, Steve. I've got so much to improve on, so much to work on. But when I'm at my peak, I'm going to be unstoppable.
I tell you what, it looks like if you've got a good couple of years, you're made for it, because after these Olympics, there's going to be even more money flooding into amateur boxing because there's a success. And I tell you what, you might be one of those 40-odd kids that has a dream life for a couple of years, going around the world boxing and living a good life, mate.
That sounds amazing. I'm working towards that at the moment.
Yeah, well, just make sure, I know you've got some sensible people around you there, just make sure when those people come talking and trying to turn your head with all these instant get-rich promises to turn pro, you make sure...
Yeah, that's all false.
Absolutely.
It's until I go to the England squad.
That's
definitely.
right. Well, you can listen to them, but it doesn't mean you have to do anything with them. Well, listen, Jordan, you're boxing, as you say, on March the 1st in the ABAs. We'll catch up with you. How about that?
Yeah, that'll be great, Steve.
Oh, listen, great pleasure to talk to you. What a level-headed kid. Jordan, thanks very much for your time this evening.
No problem, mate.
Jordan Grannum there talking to me. Poise and a lot of confidence. Not overconfidence, not silly arrogance, not like some of those young footballers, you know, who are 18, 19, have started on the bench 3 times for Tottenham, and they got that swagger about them. How about that? I like that. I'm going to go. You know what? I think, you know, his time's on his side. He's called, I think, the Brown Eagle. Is Brown Eagle his nickname? Is that correct? His nickname is Brown Eagle, Ollie? I'm looking at my producer. Brown Eagle, his nickname. Oh, that's what a great nickname. The Brown Eagle. Hey, Birds, nice nickname. He fights in the North West London Divisional Championships. They're out in Hayes on March the 1st, and I will keep you in the loop. And I think I'll go along, actually, to the Islington Club, hook up with Mickey Doherty, who's a friend of mine. Before that, I think Mickey said they've got 6 boxers in the divs, and they're looking this year to be the most successful club. Last year they got beaten. Another club beat them, I think that's what he said, or maybe that was at the Box Cup, the massive thing that Haringey do. But they want to be the best club. They want to be the most successful club in the North West divs. And I might, if I can't go along on March the 1st, not even sure what day that is, but I will go along to Islington Club. Perhaps Ollie and I will go along one evening. And get something to eat. I know plenty of places to eat and drink around there. And Ollie loves to eat. He's done 2 pizzas, chili con carne, since we sat down in here. He hasn't brought a spoonful of it in. Should see the size of him, I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm losing weight. Wasted away. Anyway, Ollie and I will go up there and we'll sit down and we'll talk to those boxers. It'll be a nice idea. Go to a boxing gym, amateur boxing gym. So there's no fixers around. There's just guys that devote their life to training those kids who go in there to change their life, and we'll speak to them. That'd be really lovely. Speak to all 6 of them. Then maybe go back after the divs and maybe follow them through. You know, like the BBC do or ESPN do with those FA Cup teams. They follow them from that early round. So we can follow them until either one of them wins the title in about 3 months' time, or they all lose. But we'll do that, and then we'll maybe sit down and go back. That'd be a really nice thing, nice little document, and then we'll fix that together as a little package. That's a cracking little thing. That's the sort of thing that BBC London 94.9 not only should do, but will do, can do, and will do very, very well.